Now we come to 1983, a dream of apostolic succession. I sat at a table with other apostles and the Apostle John, the apostle who wrote the Gospel and 3 epistles, was present giving us all a charge. Questions were asked. Apostle John answered each question according to the power of grace. One question was, how will the people know we are apostles? And John answered, it is the grace and peace of God that is the witness. Another question was, the majority of the people think differently. And John replied, multitudes can prove false. God speaks through the unknown and finite. Another question was, they seek for signs. And John said, signs can lie. It is the grace that speaks truth. Be strong in His grace.
(1983) Prophecy. The word of the Lord that came to Chief Apostle Erich vonAnderseck. Are my ways obscure, that you cannot know them, saith the Lord? Or are my paths in darkness, that you stumble and fall and are taken in the snare? Are not my ways in righteousness, and my paths light? Why do you delight in your own ways? And what honor do you seek, that your heart is turned from me? Am I abominable, that you feel after another, and grope for the wall of your own ways? Shall I not require these things of your hand, as I required of the children of Israel? I shall surely set you as a mark, and I will shoot my arrows at you till you are consumed. They that defile my temple, and bring strange incense which I have not spoken of, nor require, shall be judged, for I am a consuming fire. Yet you flatter yourselves in your doctrine, and cast my ordinance aside for a gift. You say of yourselves, the Lord has spoken when I was silent, and built a house that I was not aware of. Are these things hid from your eyes? Or is my speech contemptible, that you discern me, as you would judge a man by his appearance? If you will seek unto me, and put away pride, and speak the truth to your neighbor, and hide the right hand of covetousness from me, will I not hear and forgive your trespasses, and cause the fruit of my kingdom to grow out of desolate places? But if you forbear to hear me, and cast a mount against my words, I will destroy your confidence, and break down your wall, and slay with the sword of my mouth. For you stand in slippery places. Seek unto me, and I will clothe you with garments, and put my righteousness in your inward parts. The second prophecy, 1983. The word of the Lord that came to Chief Apostle Erich vonAnderseck. In this prophecy, the Lord addresses the church and her love of precept and line in place of love of God. We read in Isaiah 28:13, But the word of the Lord was unto them, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. Jesus said, "Search the Scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me. And you will not come to me, that you might have life. Yea, saith the Lord, I am spirit, and not wood. I am the Creator, and not the work of men's hands. What is this idol of yours, that you confess to be me? My word is unto you as the pulp of wood, the stalk of a tree, which a man cut down, and inscribed my words with the oil of ink. My righteousness is not wood. My righteousness I impute to them that hear my voice. My word is spirit, and not the pulp of man. You also rejoice in the labors of your hands, and follow the voice of your understanding. You cry unto the tree, Speak to me, and I will obey. And its answer is the voice of a man, and its reward is to be burned as the wood which you rejoice in, saith the Lord. But my ways are higher than the tops of the trees, and my voice endures longer than the life thereof. My word is the bread of life, and my ink is the blood of the vine, and my covenant no man disannuls, nor does the fire consume my labor. For they that are led of my Spirit are my children, and they are my labor, and they are the precious metals of the earth, yea, gold and silver, and the rubies and the diamonds. Eat of me, saith the Lord, for I am the life. But they that devour the pulp shall be devoured, and they that drink the oil of ink shall die by its poison. And I shall destroy your confidence, which is the paper, which is the pulp of the stalk of a tree, and its labors, which you worship. I am the Lord, and not ink and paper. I am the Lord, I am spirit, and they that drink and eat of me shall not perish, saith the Lord.
1984 Visitation and Prophecy. The Lord caused me to see a vision in my dream. I awoke weeping and travailing in the Spirit. The Lord took me step by step into the hearts of those who confess to know Him. I saw wicked animals and beasts, which represented the unaltered state of the soul. I saw Jesus as an ordinary man dressed in street clothes. He walked from place to place, and I walked with Him. People were busy with their day-to-day lives and did not recognize Him as the Son of God. They were busy saving the earth. They were busy preparing for the future. They were busy making the world a better place in which to live. People did not recognize their Creator because they were too busy looking for their heritage in the soil, looking for the clues to their origin in all the wrong places. People did not recognize their Creator because they were too busy trying to solve the moral dilemmas of their existence. They were trying to solve injustice and set equity in the earth. We went into a store. When Jesus walked in, everyone walked out. A man said, "It will cost you 25 cents just to ask a question, and 50 cents to get an answer." The Lord showed me that people were trying to create their own Christ by resolving issues rather than come to Him by His covenant. He showed me that the wisdom of the world is not subject to God, but competes with God. He then revealed that the church turned the gospel into entertainment, and the road to eternal life had become the road to death. The people on the road to life looked like papier-mâché dolls. Some were groping as if blind, and some were stumbling as if drunk. I saw a light at the end of the road, but the road was strewn with carcasses. Then Jesus changed His form into that of the Son of God. There was a brightness beyond description, and I could not look at Him. His angel declared, "Bow the knee, He is the Son of God." I wept at what I saw and said, "Lord, What will you have me to do?" Still travailing in the Spirit, I took paper and pen to record this experience. I could not write, for the power of God was so strong. I felt a power come on my hand, and Jesus put his hand over mine and wrote, "Tell them I am come to bring life. I am come to bring them out of darkness."